Meteorologist Liz McGiffin joining us now with your most accurate forecast. The chill is in the air around here as we look at hurricane and wait for what that path is going to be.
Exactly, because like you mentioned, it made landfall in Cuba, which normally would say, hey, it's at least slowing down, but that is far from the case.
Yeah.
In fact, as we've continued to check in with Ian, it's gotten more and more of a well-defined eye, which is a sign that it is continuing to strengthen. And I want to show you exactly what I'm talking about on the satellite imagery. You notice almost that like hole punch that's right in the middle of it. That is the high, or that eye that we were talking about, and that is a sign of some very strong winds. And as it continues to move its way away from Cuba, it will be working its way through some very warm water. And you notice those rain bands already pushing down towards southern parts of the Florida area, and it's the whole state that's going to be seeing impacts from either hurricane watches and warnings that are issued, and even the eastern edge of Florida already starting to see some heavy rainfall, and there's a threat for tornadoes out there with this system as well. So I do want to go over the latest path again for what we're looking at with what's left of Ian. As it continues to push its way through that warm water, it's expected to intensify to a Category 4 hurricane before approaching the Tampa area by Wednesday night. Now, by Wednesday night, it's still going to have wind speeds sustained at 125 miles per hour. So that means it could be making landfall again, this time in Florida, with a major hurricane strength. Now, the moisture that's left over from this, here's why we're saying even here in southern and central parts of Ohio, we could start to feel the impact of that remnant moisture as it continues to push its way up to the north. It'll really be kind of that tail end of the weekend that we get those leftover showers for even areas like here in Columbus. Now, as we take a look at the live Viper radar, I want to show you what's been going on over the last few hours. You may have noticed looking outside your window that we've thickened up the clouds, even seen a few of those spotty showers. Now, Columbus is one of the spots that's had just a few areas of some light rainfall. No thunder or lightning with this, nothing to be concerned with, but from Columbus down toward Groveport and now pushing eastward from Johnstown into Pickerington and Pataskala, dealing with a little bit of that rainfall as well. Window Nation tower camera showing that for the most part the downtown area, we're just dealing with those dark clouds across the area, some drier air temporarily filtering in right behind it, and cooler conditions as well. We're only at 58 degrees here in Columbus and have that westerly breeze. Not quite as strong as yesterday, but still certainly notable, coming in at 10 miles per hour. As we get throughout the rest of the day, we are going to work our way into the lower 60s. So these are temperatures that are about 10 degrees below what we're used to for this time of the year. And of course, the reason I said we'll just have a short break from those showers is because we're keeping an eye out for another batch that'll get here in time for the evening drive. As we fast forward from noon up until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you'll notice the breeze picks up a little more out of the northwest. We'll have some very light, very spotty showers, so definitely not watching for anything strong or severe with this, but do want to make sure that you have the heads up. It'll be almost that inconvenience of that light rain. Between 7 and 10 o'clock tonight, we'll start to clear out the clouds, get rid of the showers, and that's going to leave us with a very cool, very crisp start to the day on Wednesday. Cloud cover will start to filter back in throughout the day on Wednesday. Really not expecting anything in the way of rainfall though, but of course after a chilly start to the day, the clouds are very quickly going to be capping off our temperatures. Today we're going to be maxing out around 63 degrees. So like we mentioned, these are temperatures not only on the cool side, but 10 degrees below what you'd expect this time of the year. And by a crisp start to the day tomorrow, Brad, I'm talking about temperatures falling down to 45 degrees. Partly sunny sky tomorrow alongside low 60s. We do start to warm up a little bit by the tail end of the week thanks to the sunshine. And like we were talking about, watching for remnant moisture from Ian this weekend.
All right.